Okay, good morning. It's 9 o'clock, and that means it's time for our coffee chat that we do here every Saturday morning. I'm so excited. I've been loving these calls. Great way to start off the weekend. And I am joined here with Catherine McDonald. Are you there, Catherine? Did I meet you again? Just hit *6.
I'm here. Good morning.
I'm so good at that muting thing.
You are. You're great at it.
How are you, Catherine?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. It's not going to be a very warm, sunny day here in Michigan today, so thinking that it's going to be a great day to do some business building. No distractions, that's for sure.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Caity. I'm a double diamond from Wantage, New Jersey, and it is very sunny here today. And I'm totally loving my day. I'm enjoying my little cousin's championship softball game, so I'm very excited about that. Love that we can work this business from literally anywhere. And I've been with the company for 2 years now. I am 24 years old, and I am rewired from my full-time job. I was full-time retail and full-time school when It Works found me. I was very busy. I really didn't have time for something else, but I loved my results, and I really couldn't afford the product when I was introduced to it, and I knew I needed to lose some weight. I was really sick on a bunch of different medications, and I just was not able to drop any weight whatsoever. Until I tried a wrap, and, I fell in love with my results, and the rest is history. I got started, and I haven't looked back, and I have not been with my job for pretty much the same time that I've been with the company, and it's been absolutely amazing, the things that we're able to accomplish with this. It's awesome. So, Catherine, how about you? Tell everyone who you are and a little bit about your story.
I love your story, Caity. My name is Catherine McDonald, and I live in a small town called Allegan, Michigan. And I like to think that I'm as young as Caity. I'm not, but that's why we partner at 9 o'clock. It gives me that boost of youngness. But I am a mom of 4 kids. I have my oldest is going to be a sophomore in high school this year, and then I have 2 that are going to be in middle school, and my last one finishing up elementary. So super busy family. My husband's a full-time firefighter for the city of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And, when I joined It Works, I also was dealing with some significant health issues due to a disorder that I have, a genetic disorder that really messes up my endocrine system. And so I don't have most of my pancreas and or my parathyroid glands. So a lot of just issues of, weight going up and down all the time, and blood sugar issues and digestion problems, and lots of headaches, just dealing with a lot of things. And I actually was watching a girlfriend of mine from high school working this business, and I was enjoying watching her work the business. I could tell her family was enjoying the things they were experiencing, and I was very happy for her. There was nothing in my mind that clicked actually right away that, that's what I want, because to me, our life is very simple, but I love what we do, and I love the experiences that we live every single day. But she started posting about their products on Facebook, and our products now. But the greens caught my attention because it just talked about alkalizing the body and getting good nutrition and those types of things. And then another product we have called Fat Fighter. And a lot of people will think, well, it sounds like you have enough issues. You probably shouldn't be taking something to burn fat. And what I love about the Fat Fighter is not a fat burner. It blows my mind that it's completely different than anything else on the market, and that it helps absorb those extra fats and carbs from our meals and does help balance the blood sugar and give the pancreas really good nutrition. And when I was hearing those things, I was like, oh, this might be what I need. So Joel and I sat down with Nathan and Cammie Dempsey, and they talked to us about the products and all of those types of things. And Joel looked at me and said, this is going to change your life. and you need to be a part of it. And so when I knew that it was something Joel wanted me to do, at the time I was working 4 part-time jobs on top of not feeling well at all. And that day I quit those jobs. I stopped all of them and jumped right in with 2 feet, never tried a product with it, works, but I knew that God had just set this in our lap, and it was what we needed. So that's my story, and I just am so excited that I'm here now. I'm a diamond, very close to double diamond, and trying to get a $15,000 good bonus before the end of the month.
Woo! I love it. I love
Yay!
the story. That's so awesome. And, I mean, I love that you can work this around your life. You know, I think that, you know, all of us have things that make us busy, but I love that, you know, you were still able to succeed. And a diamond executive, for those of you who don't know what that is about $2,000 a month. On top, you know, we've got wrap cash and other ways to get paid, but that is not a small feat. That is awesome. And a double diamond makes about $6,000 a month on top of a $15,000 bonus that's good through the end of this month. It's so awesome. Awesome. And that's a life-changing thing for sure.
Yes. It's very exciting.
Okay, well, we have 2 awesome guests on the line, and I love listening to other people's stories. So when I get that going, the first person I want to bring on is somebody who I've actually known for a very long time. I met her when I was younger, and at a family wedding, believe it or not, and we reconnected through at work, and I just love her. You know, to me, leadership is not a title. It's a way that you carry yourself. It's a way that you, you know, it's an action-based thing. It's not necessarily a title. And I just love this girl. I was able to listen to her on another call this past week, and I was so blown away by her story. So, Sarah, are you with me?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, good.
How are you, Sarah?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Sarah, why don't you tell everyone who you are, how long you've been on board, and where you're from?
Okay. My name is Sarah Saelzer, and I joined ItWorks in February 2013. I'm currently a Ruby executive, and I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
I love it. I love it. And, you know, Ruby is really the first benchmark most people want to hit in this business. It's about $600 a month, which is so life-changing. Sarah, how did you get involved, and how has ItWorks kind of impacted your life since then?
Okay, well, my husband's aunt and uncle are John and Jen Piscopo, and they joined in May of 2012. And about a month after, John contacted me and said, oh, I found this company and these products. They're amazing. They have this crazy wrap thing. I'm going to mail you one. I want you to join us. And I told him right off the bat, no, I'm not interested. I did want to try the wrap, but I told him, I said, I tried network marketing before with another company, and I went absolutely nowhere. It's not for me. So that put a bad taste in my mouth. But I sat back and, you know, I supported them and I watched them, and I knew that they were in a very tough spot where they were going to foreclose on their home. And a few months later, I see them in Disney World. I see them posting pictures of like this fun vacation in Disney World. So that was actually right after conference, and John contacted me when he got back, and he was like, oh, we had so much fun. You know, I really want you to think about joining us. I was like, okay, tell me about it. So he told me about it, and I signed up. He actually drove down here to launch me about 2 weeks later. And, you know, I joined up and I did my party and I got my first 4 loyal customers and my free product and everything, but I still wasn't a salesperson. I wasn't comfortable on that. I'm a nurse by trade. So what I decided is I had to use the product, to believe in it, to be able to sell it, and I did. So I went, you know, I used the wraps, the defining gel, ThermoFit, Fat Fighters, greens, and I got tremendous results. I lost 16 pounds in 6 weeks. I had my bikini belly back, and I decided right there that, okay, you know, I can do this. All I have to do is go out, and I'm not really selling. I'm just sharing my excitement about the products and the business and how, I mean, I was able to, 2 or 3 months into this, I was able to finance a brand new car. So, that was exciting for me. That was something I didn't have that extra money for.
I love it. That's awesome. And Sarah, now, why don't you share with everyone, kind of some obstacles that you've had? Because I know that you have how many kids?
I have 4 kids. I have 2 in high school. I have a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, and then I have a 9-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. 3 days a week, I take care of my cousin's 11-month-old twins and her 6-year-old daughter. So my life is a little busy, but on the days that I can't put all those kids in the car and go out and work my business, that's when I utilize Facebook, and there's many ways to work it from home. And then, on the other days when I have my kids with me, I just work my business into my day. Like if I go to basketball with my son, I talk about, the business and the products, or I give a coupon to the ladies in the stands. And, I don't really push a sale. I just give them the card and, they start asking questions. So it's really easy. I've learned how to work it into my crazy life.
I love that. And I think that's really important, because a lot of people looking at this for the very first time are thinking, oh, my goodness, how am I going to begin a business with my kids home? And I think that your story is just so awesome that you still were able to, work it in. And I think that that's the greatest part, is we can do this as a family. You can bring – I don't have kids personally, but I do have a sister who's 10 that I like to spend time with. And she will hand out coupons with me. She sees me do it, and she'll remind me. She's like, Caity, you didn't give a coupon to that man or that lady, and we make a game of it. And I'm like, all right, let's do this together. And if we hand out 10 cards by the time we get home, I'm going to get you this, and it's fun for them. So that's awesome. And I just wanted one more thing that I wanted to ask you is, if you were talking to somebody taking a look at this for the first time, or maybe they're just getting started in the business, what's one tip that you can give somebody?
I would say, you won't know unless you try. It's worth the try. My favorite thing that I kind of left out is that, I love nursing. I love helping people look and feel better, and this is another vehicle that allows me to do that, except when I was a nurse, I missed out on school plays and award ceremonies and a lot of things that my kids had because, I worked for somebody and I couldn't just leave. With this, I make my own hours, I own my own time, and I don't miss a thing with my kids. So I'd say, give it a try. You have nothing to lose. There's no contract, and go for it. You're worth it.
Awesome. Catherine, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I love that. So were you still nursing when you actually joined It Works, or have you resigned from nursing since, or how are you still using that as part of your business?
Actually, I resigned from nursing when I moved from New Jersey to Myrtle Beach, and in order for me to be a stay-at-home mom, that's another fun part to my story. My husband had to work 7 days a week, and he worked all the time, and just recently he was able to leave his part-time job, and now he's only working his full-time job because my It Works pay is making up that difference.
That's awesome.
That's another blessing. There's so many. I could go on forever.
Yes, I know. I love that. That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for taking the time out and sharing your story. I just love it. It's awesome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's take it out to Loren. Loren, are you still with us?
Hi.
Hi, Loren.
Hi, Loren.
Oh, good. You do hear me. I was afraid I would be muted.
No, I didn't mute you out, I guess. That's awesome. Loren, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everyone where you're from, how long you've been on board.
I am in Toledo, Ohio, and I've been with the company almost 2.5 years. I joined in February of 2012. I should have joined a lot sooner. A good friend of mine is actually an Ambassador Diamond, and she started doing this about 4 years ago, right around the time I had my first son. And I was working crazy retail hours. I was in school full-time, never really got to see my husband. And when I had my son, my friend told me about these crazy wraps, and I was in school for nursing, so I knew, there's no way these things can work. So I blew her off And but I, went back to work after maternity leave, and I would just cry and be upset all the time that I didn't get to be home with him and didn't get to really enjoy being a mom, and just, wished and hoped for something better to come along. And about a year later, my friend, starts talking to me again, like, hey, I'm actually making money with this, do you want to talk about it? I'm like, no, I'll look at your products. Absolutely fell in love with the greens. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? I would have been 100% on board with taking these. The wraps sounded crazy, but the greens sounded amazing. At that point, I was pregnant with my second child, and I had acid reflux really bad, really low energy. I'm chasing around a 1-year-old, and, just the greens changed everything. Within a week, my husband and I both just felt better. My acid reflux was pretty much non-existent. I was able to keep up with my little toddler. I wasn't exhausted all the time, so I said, okay, I think I can share these with other people, and that's when I decided to jump on board and give the business a try, and it's been amazing ever since. I was able to actually quit the retail job within my first year, and decided to stop school because I don't want to be a nurse. I'm already helping people with their health. I love what I do. It was my second time around with college, so didn't really feel the need to finish. And now I'm a double diamond, and I'm home with my kids, and we work the business at home, into our daily lives.
I just love that. Loren, I met you, I'm trying to remember when the first time was I met you. I couldn't remember if it was at a One Team One Mission or...
I think it was a One Team One Mission, but it was a special One Team One Mission because I think I met you on a limo.
You know what? It's very possible. That's how exciting this business is that, yes, it was a big limo bus.
Yeah, we were picking up Mike and Pam.
Yes, that's awesome. But what I noticed about you, Loren, right away was that you have such great energy. And, I'm sure I know your friend who introduced you to this business, and she has amazing energy too. So I can just imagine what your guys' teams look like and the way you go out working this business. And naturally your energy is going to draw people to you and to want to listen to you. But I love that you were saying that you didn't know if you wanted to do this because you couldn't be sold on the wrap. And so many people, that's kind of where they stop, is they're like, well, I'm not so sure about that wrap, and I'm not sure how I'm going to sell that. And what is amazing to me, and Sarah kind of talked about this too, is you fell in love with a different product than the wrap. You fell in love with the greens, and then you just started telling people about it, right? I mean, just
absolutely. Told everyone.
That you found like this magic potion that was giving you energy and taking away your acid reflux, and that is, I think, the key to understanding what we do is we're just sharing life stories with people.
Absolutely. Yeah, I tell people, and of course I've tried lots of other products now, and I'm a believer in the wrap now. I finally got to try it myself about my 4th or 5th month in the business because I had been pregnant when I signed up, and I still wasn't 100% sold on the wrap even then, even after seeing other people use it. And then I finally did it on myself, and I mean, my results were just unbelievable. I was about 5 weeks out from having a baby, and they got me back into normal pants, which was pretty exciting. And then at that point, my business just exploded because I would show anyone who would look at it my before and after picture, like, look, that's me, that's my face, it's me,
that's
look.
Awesome.
And it's just been amazing.
I talk to so many people who they say, well, I don't know, I'm just not into that sales stuff. And I always say to them, well, are you willing to tell your friends that you just saw a great movie? Are you willing, like you just found the best restaurant in town? Are you wanting to tell them? Because, well, of course we're going to tell them when we found something that has improved our life or has made us feel good or anything like that. And that's all we do with our products.
Yeah, I am not good at sales at all in my retail job. They tried to put me in charge of selling a credit card, which I just don't personally use. So I was the worst at it, and they took me off of it after a couple of hours because I'm not somebody who can just sell anything to anybody. I really, if I love what I'm using and what I'm talking about, I can talk to anybody about it because it's my own personal story, and it's not even selling. It's just telling people about something that I love and get excited about.
Yes, exactly. You just you didn't realize it, but you just really segued us into a little bit more about our company when you're talking about the credit cards and how you felt uncomfortable with that. And one of the things that I love about It Works is that we're a debt-free company. And even though we're pretty new and most of our development was happening while our country was going into recession, we were growing. And not just growing, we became debt-free. And I just think that's amazing. And so then we have these bonuses that they provide for us called our Get Out of Debt bonuses, or our Good Bonus. And right now, anybody who joins It Works for $99, it has 3 full calendar months. So right now, if you're joining in June, June's almost over, so we're going to pretend that June's not even in the picture anymore. So you have all of July, all of August, and all of September to reach the diamond level, which is the level where I am right now. And if you do that during that first full 3 calendar months, you get a $10,000 bonus. And it's paid out over 25 months very specifically, so it can be used to pay off debt or to pay off some of those bills that are really keeping us from enjoying life. And what has been, and Sarah and Loren, either one of you can answer this. And Caity, I know she's at the ball field, so I'm not sure if she's still on the line or not.
I'm still here.
Are you still here? But I would love it if any of you were able to share maybe an area where you were able to maybe pay something off. Or Sarah, you did share that now you were able to purchase a car that you needed because of It Works.
Yes, I was. I was very excited. I had actually a 2006 Honda Odyssey originally, and things kept going wrong here and there. Once you have a car for, gosh, how many years is that? 7 years, 8 years? Once you have a car for that long, you have to start replacing. I put new tires on it twice. I had to put a new alternator in it. I needed a new battery. I needed a bunch of things. So my husband said, he's like, you keep dumping money into this, or you could just get a new car. You're making that money now. So that's what I did. I got myself a brand new, yes, a 2013 Honda Pilot, which is what I always wanted, and I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. And I used my It Works decal right across the back window, so
yay!
It's great.
I love that. Loren, what about you? How has this helped you be able to maybe pay for something that you were you were hoping to be able to have, or maybe helped you pay off some debt? Or
well, we're a little bit of a different story in my family because we've been avid Dave Ramsey fans pretty much since I met my husband, and we were dating. And so before we even got married, we actually aggressively paid off every credit card, our cars, all of that. And so now we're just left with these pesky student loans and our house, of course. But now, thanks to It Works, we're able to pay a little extra and be more aggressive about getting rid of it. So I know we'll be out of debt a lot sooner than we would have been without my It Works income.
Yes, and I love that. And, on top of that, my husband and I were just talking the other day. We take our kids to summer camp in upstate New York every summer, and for all 4 of them to go to camp, it costs us about $1,200. Well, we look at that and we're like, well, we'll just set $100 of our It Works checks aside every single month. What's the big deal? But to be honest with you, a year and a half ago, we wouldn't have been able to do that. So it was really exciting to have that conversation for us this past week and be like, hey, let's just start setting this money aside. Oh, well, why don't we just set double of that aside? And then we can, maybe have some fun along the way. And it's just so nice to have that freedom, isn't it?
Yes, that is my goal. That's my goal, to be able to put it aside, put it into savings accounts, and pay off some debt. That would be awesome.
I love it. Well, Caity, she is enjoying I love that she gets to enjoy her niece's I think it's her cousin's softball game right now. So fun. But, we just want people to know that this is very, very simple. And to join It Works, it's $99. And it's all through a 3-step process. You join us for $99. With that $99, you get 4 wraps and a kit of starter marketing materials. You sell those 4 wraps at $25 a piece, which most of the time those are sold before the kit even comes in the mail. But you're going to sell those and make your money back right away. So we do give options of what we call booster kits. And we have a smaller booster kit for an extra $149, but that gives you enough body wraps. I believe it's 8 wraps and 4 of our facial applicators. When you sell all of those at $25 a piece, you're making $300 in wrap cash. That does not include any of those people who become customers and sign up to purchase products regularly. It's just your wrap cash. It does not include your commissions. And then we have a larger Party Boost pack that has more wraps in it. I believe it's $349 for that pack, but is that correct, ladies?
Yes.
$349 for that package, but once you've sold all those wraps, I'm trying to remember how much we pocket on that one. Do you guys want to help me out on that?
I don't have my party pad handy. I'm looking.
I don't want to give the wrong number, but I know it's way more than what you paid for it.
I think it's usually about double. I think it's maybe $600 or $700 in wrap cash.
Yes. And, and then on top of that, you're getting greens with it, our defining gel, our lifting lip and eye cream, which is amazing, and fat fighter. So basically everything you need to show people about the products and help get them started. So that is step 1, just getting signed up, choosing one of those packages and getting started. Step 2 is that you find 4 people who'd like to be loyal customers, 4 people who are thinking that they would like to try the products every single month. Just one at a time for up to 3 months, and they get those products at our wholesale price. And then after you've got those 4 loyal customers, you get $120 in free product. I love that. You can turn around, buy 2 boxes of wraps with it, you sell them, and you've pocketed another $200 in cash. And then step 3 is you find 3 people who would like to make a little bit of money with you. What I love is the only difference between a loyal customer and distributor in our company is that a loyal customer is choosing to earn free product and a distributor is choosing to earn money. So what's the best? I would rather just make money and buy the product that I need. That's just the way I look at it. But some people really would just like to try the products for a little while and earn a little bit of free through our perk points. But if you finish those 3 steps in your first full 60 days, you're going to be guaranteed to make a minimum of $500. And if for some reason it falls below that, corporate's going to make up the difference and make sure you've made that $500. And that does not include wrap cash. So it's just so easy to get started. I feel like it's a no-brainer. Like, why not? Why wouldn't you try? And just give it a good shot. And a lot of people say, let's give it a shot for 30 days or 60 days. I say, give it 1 year to really start developing into a great new program and lifestyle and mindset for your family. Give it 5 years to completely change your family's life. Cammie Dempsey often says, would you be willing to work this business for 8 years the way I worked the business for 8 years if you knew that I'd be where I am today? And Cammie Dempsey is one of 2 black diamonds in our company. A black diamond means she earned over $100,000 a month for 6 consecutive months. And those of us who are in It Works know that the people who are the 2 people standing at that black diamond level make a lot more than $100,000 a month.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the goal that's set, and I'm more than willing to talk to people about changing their healthy lifestyle and helping them down a path of good wellness, if that means that 5 years from now my family could be in complete financial freedom. And so I just am super excited about this opportunity. We have till June 30th to sign people up and get them involved in trying to earn that $10,000 good bonus. So if you're interested in that, please get back with the person who invited you to this call, because they will show you how to get signed up. They'll help you get launched and just get you moving in the right direction. But Sarah, could you give us one last thing that you would love for people to just know about it works?
Oh, there's so many things. I just think, it's a great company. The products are amazing. They actually really do work if you use them the way you're supposed to. And, I think everybody needs to give, one or the other a shot, even if they try the product. If they love them and they're talking about it with people and people are wanting to know how they get their hands on it, they should give a shot and try to sell it themselves.
Love that. Loren.
I would just say, if you're thinking about it, stop thinking and just do it. I thought about it for a while, and I wish I hadn't been thinking it over for so long and afraid to just jump in. It's $99. It's risk-free, and, it's changed my life. It's changed so many other people's lives for just $99. It really can't get any lower of an investment than that, for something that has this great of an opportunity.
Absolutely. I often remind people to take your entire family to a movie and treat them to snacks and the whole 9 yards. You're going to spend $99, and I'm pretty sure when you walk out, it didn't change your family's life. It's just totally worth it, and I love that. Caity, I know that you're at the softball game, but did you want to say one last thing before we are done?
This has just been such a great call, and I just wanted to, thank you guys for sharing, and everything that they said, I agree with 100%. So thank you guys. I'm sorry it's loud here, but you guys
You're great.
I'm so excited for you guys.
Hey, well, everybody have a great Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, and set a goal and blitz 10 or 20 people today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye,
thanks for having us.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. Good call.